In business, the biggest fear we have is that our team is either going to embarrass us, cost us money, or even worse, cost us our business. And that is why people have a hard time letting go. What I do is any area of my business that I'm concerned that that might happen, I insert a sensor. So what is a sensor? Well, all of us, hopefully, depending on where you live in the world, you have a sensor in your basement that senses water, and if there's a flood, it turns your water off to your home. Because I have a sensor in my house that happens, I can go travel the world for 9 months and not worry I'm going to come back to a basement that's flooded. Does that make sense? Yeah. So a sensor in your business is some feedback that happens consistently that you get notified on. So for your team, because one of them could be, what if my team's pissed off at a manager? It's called your ENPS score, Employee Net Promoter Score. For a customer, it's called your NPS score, your Net Promoter Score. So because I get NPS scores and ENPS scores across all my companies and all my companies, I don't have to worry that there's a massive issue, because if it drops, it turns yellow. Drops too far, it goes red. Then I get involved. Nobody can hide. The only key is I have to define how the sensor is sent, because people will fuck with the sensors, right? Just like people selling cars will roll back the mileage, okay? They'll pick and choose who they send the surveys to. And so I also have to define the parameters, and ideally, in many situations, I'll manage the reporting myself, my account, so they can't mess with that, and then it just plugs into the CRM. If you do that, you can't have it fuck up. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Boom, now you can sleep at night and you can scale and push as hard as you want.
And that goes back to the keep it simple.
So simple. I measure
red,
the
yellow,
input
green.
and the output.
Yeah.
The output is customer satisfaction. Mm-hmm. If they're happy and the input, labor costs, and everything's good in the middle, how you guys do what you do, don't need to know. I trust you guys are smart. But if the cost goes up and the sensor gets shitty, we're having a conversation. Real quick, you've made it to the end. Let me tell you what I know about you. You're not somebody that's looking to do shelf help. You're not somebody that's just doom scrolling on social media. You're here because you want to build a real business, and you're sick and tired of not getting the real insights to grow inside your business. So I want to help you avoid all the pain trying to figure this out the hard way like I did it. That's why I put together everything I've ever learned into the Scale Workbook. It's the internal document that I use with every founder I work with that turns a chaotic business into a money-making machine. And teaching you all of this without burning more hours. It's totally free. The link is in the description, or you can just scan the QR code on the screen, because I'm here to help you build your empire.